What kind of music do you like? I think you'll agree that is the worst question you can ask someone who loves music, because they get so stuck with thinking, well, how am I supposed to answer that? I like a variety of different things, but which one should I share with you? So to counteract that question and the difficult response in answering it, I've come up with an episode style, and today is the first installment of this style, and it's called My Music 101. And what it is 9 different questions. Each one is answered with a song, and then the final 10th question is a listening recommendation that essentially, if you could recommend people to, after this episode's finished, please go and listen to this song, then across those 10 different songs we get a little bit of an insight into someone's taste from a variety of different angles as well. So those 10 questions are this: 1, a song that's stuck with you since your youth. 2, a song that's changed our view of something. 3, a song to guarantee to get us on the dance floor. 4, one of your all-time favourite songs. 5, your musical cold compress, so a song to calm us down when we're stressed and going through a rough time. Number 6, a song that we've got on lock this year, so probably this year's most listened to song. 7, a song we wish everyone would hear at least once. 8, a song to make me stop what I'm doing. And 9, a song to lift our mood. So in this episode, we discuss these 9 questions and a listening recommendation at the end with Aitor Perez. Here is Aitor's Music 101. Like, if someone says to you, Aitor, what kind of music do you like? It's the worst question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably end up just saying, I like a bit of everything.
And then also you feel like you're not really letting people know about you, because if you just say, well, I like this, and in the back of my mind I'm thinking, well, I like a lot more than just that.
You know what I normally say? Most things with guitars is what I say when I try, like the phrase after a bit of everything. If I want to be a bit more specific, which is not much, I say most things with guitars, but at the same time I think I really listen to a lot of stuff that don't have guitars in there.
Yeah, that is true. And I know you, but I think I wouldn't know how to fill out the questions on this list. So, because this is going to be the first episode of this new template, one thing that people wouldn't know is there is going to be a set 10 questions. 9 of them are songs we're going to listen to a little bit of, and the last one is going to be a song recommendation that Aitor is going to pick to send us on our way. So if we want to keep getting to know Aitor after this episode, we can then go and search for that song and listen to it. But these 9 questions we're going to go through are designed to show us Aitor from a variety of different angles, because sometimes, even if we had to pick what music we like in preparing this, you were shocked there weren't certain artists on this list.
There's one of my favorite bands is not in here for some reason, and I have a poster of on the wall, and it's not in this list, which I was very surprised about.
And that's what I love about it, that this list is designed to show us you from different angles that you wouldn't even normally see yourself. And sometimes you go, oh yeah, I do like that, but I wouldn't have ever told someone that I like that. So I'm looking forward to it. So it's meant to kind of wave between, being a little bit lighthearted and some of them are a little bit more sentimental, and then some are lighthearted again. So question number 1, the first one for our 101 with Who is Aitor Perez, is a song that stuck with you since your youth.
Okay, and this is probably the most cliche song I've got in this list, but it was my favorite song when I was like 5, and I still listen to it a lot of the time. Smoke on the Water.
Great song.
The made in Japan version though.
It doesn't surprise me that you would say that either, because I know you and you love Smoke on the Water.
That's probably one of the best albums of all time.
It is a very good album.
And all the musicians in that band are just showing off all the time in that album. Classic intro.
A song from your youth. my question is, why did you want the live version?
That's the one used to sound in my house all the time when I was a kid. And I didn't even listen to the album one until years later. And I was underwhelmed by the album version.
Oh, really?
It's much better. All the songs that are in that live album are better than the...
You reckon?
Yeah. That's why it's such a good live album. Because they just excelled in every single song. The solos are better, the improvisations are better, the performances are better. It's just crazy.
I love it. So this is the song that stuck with you since your youth?
Yes. Just, if you don't mind making the podcast too long, short story with this song.
Yeah?
When I was 11, we had to do in school a presentation about one song, show it to the class and talk about the song. I chose this song. Back in the day, surprise surprise for the kids, there was no Google Translate, so we had no idea what the lyrics of the song were. But the classmate I was doing the presentation with had an English man staying with them, renting a room in their house. So we had to get that random English person to translate the song for us, so we could explain to the class what the song was about.
Wow. It's amazing the things you take for granted if something's like in your first language. You know what? I absolutely. How did I not even guess that this would be on your list? I know that you're a big Deep Purple fan. So this is number one, the song that stuck with you since your youth. That gives us our first introduction to Aitor Perez. So then going on to your second one, question number 2 is a song that changed your view of something.
Okay, and this one is called Els Ocells, by a band called Els Amics de les Arts. Els Ocells means the birds.
Okay.
Els Amics de les Arts means the friends of arts.
So why did this change your view of something, and what view was it that it changed?
So I didn't used to listen to much Catalan music, even though Catalan's the language I speak most of the time, because I had like this preconception that it was like cheesy or just not cool, really. And this band, especially this album, is so beautifully written. It's the way the lyrics are written is amazing, and this is my favorite in the album probably. And it made me see that you could do amazing things in Catalan, and it opened my mind to listen to more music in Catalan.
I love that. So have you gone on to listen to more Catalan music because of this song?
Yeah, because of
I love that. I love that because I know that you're a very confident man in Catalan. I've seen you perform multiple songs in Catalan, but I didn't know that this was the thing that would make you explore Catalan music.
Yes, like I'd have a few like the popular songs that I would like, but I wouldn't listen to like a whole album in Catalan before this album.
Wow. So what's this song called?
Els Ocells, the birds. And it starts singing about how you see the birds coming over in summer and leaving in winter. And then it starts singing like something that seems unrelated with his relationship with a girl. But then you see it mixes that the way they treat one another is like the birds. They keep coming and going, and they keep leaving each other and breaking up and keep coming back, although they both know that it's going nowhere, but they keep coming and going, same as the birds come and go during the year.
I like it, and it obviously reaches you a lot more because it's in your language as well.
But I'd say if anyone wants to listen, there's like translation in English for all these lyrics, and it just every song is so beautifully written, like things like that, like the parallelism between two things, and all the songs are kind of like that, or they have a twist in the end that makes you reconsider the rest of the lyrics or things like that, and it's really cool.
I love it. I've never heard this, and I love talking to you. I always end up hearing something I've never heard before, and that's what we get. Okay, so on to our third one. The third question in there. And this one I really don't know what you're about to say. Number 3 is the song to guarantee to get you on the dance floor.
Okay, disclaimer. You cannot get me on the dance floor straight away. I need a lot of warming up. But if you put a few songs and then you put this one, I'll be up there.
See, this is the thing. I really don't know what you're going to answer. Because I know there's people that like to dance. And I always try to encourage everyone to dance. But you're one of these people that I think, I don't know if I could get him to dance at all. So the fact is, I really want to know what song I can use now to get you on the dance floor. So,
okay, it's a song called Flying Free
by
Pont Aeri. Pont Aeri means air shuttle, and it was one of the most important discotheques in Spain at the time.
Okay.
Now this was you have to consider in Spain everything came later than in the rest of Europe.
Yeah.
Because of the dictatorship.
Okay.
So rock came in later. Techno music came in later. Now in the 80s, when the dictatorship ended, there was a big movement of rock music. But the people who made these musics were the people who were born right after the dictatorship. So they never knew that. And they really went out to party. Like a lot of other people have been doing, but they've never... In Spain was completely unprecedented.
I love this. I love this. I would have never in a million years picked this. Wow. What language is this?
I think it's just gibberish until later on a girl starts singing in English.
Oh my life. So why would this get you on the dance floor?
It just... This song is mythical. It just... Every party in Spain ends with this song.
Oh really? I've never heard this in my life, but...
This is as good as it gets.
Oh really?
On
any Spanish audience right now will know what this song is.
Everyone knows this song.
Oh really?
Everyone knows this song.
I love that. You know, this is the thing, like if I go to a wedding here in England, I'm pretty sure I'll know what songs are going to be played. But I don't know what songs are going to come out at another culture.
Know, that happened to... I went to an English wedding. I didn't know 80% of the songs they were playing. And everyone was like super hyped and singing all the lyrics, and I was like, I've never heard this song in my life. Yeah.
That's amazing. And that would be me if I went to a Spanish wedding, I guess. I love it. Wow. I'm amazed to learn that about you now. That's changed my life now. I know that I can pick a song to get you on the dance floor.
You have to put a few in a row and then put this one.
Okay, but I don't know what the few to put now.
Because man, you can have all the secrets in one
I've
day.
got a whole playlist on here, and I collect songs that are people's like the songs that definitely work as floor fillers. And now I know to add that one if there's any Spanish people there. Okay, so number 4 is to tell us about one of your all-time favourite songs.
Alright, I could have chosen quite a few here, but I chose one by one of my favourite bands, which is Jethro Tull. And the song is called She Said She Was a Dancer.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like a typical Jethro Tull song though, but I really like the mood of it and all the guitar fillings.
So please tell me there's going to be some flute in there. Because Jethro Tull has a lot of flute.
I'm trying to think of it. I don't think it has any flute, this one.
Really?
Unless it's like in the background.
So why is this one of your all-time favourite songs then?
I just love the whole of it. You see how the guitar,
Yeah.
all the little fillings of the guitar, and it's all the time. It goes again. It's verse, guitar filling.
She almost slipped right through my fingers. It was snowing outside and in her soul.
Guitar.
Well, maybe you're a
It kind of sounds like Dire Straits, see?
It does sound like Dire Straits. This sounds exactly like Dire Straits. It's the hidden song that Dire Straits never made.
And a lot of the lyrics, a lot of the verses, I love them. It's about a guy who's trying to talk with a Russian girl who's quite shy. And it's got like verses saying, it was knowing outside and in her soul. Her silk soft hand. It comes now, I think. Now, with her silk soft, how was it? Something that she spoke while the vodka listened. I think it's now. I love that line. And this was written while the Soviet Union was still on, so it's also told about how the West and the East and steal from Western gold, and how they two can come together when it's a man and a woman speaking.
I mean, I've listened to a fair bit of Jethro Tull. I've never heard this one, but I should remember that because I remember you lent me a Jethro Tull CD actually.
That one's in there.
Ah, see, that wouldn't surprise me now. So that's your number 4, one of your all-time favourite songs. Man,
I've had this in repeat for a long time back in the day.
I've learnt a lot about you so far through this, man. Now taking it down and calming it down a little bit, what would be number 5, your cold compress? So basically the song that when everything's going pretty bad and you put it on and it just is like something to help calm you down at a stressful time.
Alright, so there's a whole album I discovered during lockdown that I instantly loved and bought physically by a band called Men I Trust. Now, I just chose the first song of the album, which is Norton Commander.
I've never heard this before, so I'm looking forward to this. So why is this your musical cold compress?
It feels soothing. It doesn't have a lot of things that I listen to normally. Like, it doesn't have hard sounds. It's all very mellow, very, I don't know how to say it, like soft.
Yeah, it's like all the treble has been taken out of it. It sounds very underwater.
And when she starts singing, you'll see like her voice is really soothing.
Oh, you'll have to let me know when that is. With the reverb, it feels like you could just sit down and do nothing else and just relax to this. So, and the whole album's got that vibe. So I start with this song and then you just flow with the album. I like that a lot. I really like this song. I've never heard Men I Trust, but I think I want to listen to more of them now. So if you're ever stressed, you just stick this song on, or this album on.
Yeah. It starts with this song, and then as long as you need to get calm.
Wow. How did you discover this?
Random YouTube recommendation, I think.
Really?
It was. Yeah.
Wow.
So during lockdown, they were doing special versions of the songs, like in a basement. And you see the set. I mean, it looks cool. Like they look indie. It was 4 people in the basement just wearing whatever with a guitar, you know. I was like, okay, I'm gonna click on this, and it sounded so. You see that mood, because it's still got the drums, especially the bass has a lot of importance, so it's still like grounded down. But it feels very. It's like a drink, even. You know, you get it in like a drink. It just comes in, and I started listening to more and more. Found this album, and 2 weeks or 3 weeks after I bought it.
Wow. To be fair, it's amazing sometimes when something hits you like that and you're just like, oh, this just hit the spot. It's really...
Yes.
See, I've learned so much from you already, and it's only been 5 songs. You know, I would have known 2 of the bands would have been on there, but not the other ones. So I am loving this. This totally beats asking what kind of music do you like.
Yeah, and this would never come out in a conversation.
No.
If I say, what kind of music do you like? I would never say something like this.
But now...
But I've been listening to it a lot.
Exactly, see? And that's what I love, man. That's absolutely what I love, you know? The questions work, man. The questions work. Okay, so number 6 on the list is what you have had on lock this year so far. So, you know, no guarantees. We're not using Spotify's algorithm for this, but what do you think is your probably most listened to song this year?
Okay, that was a hard one because, as you said, I don't keep track of what I listen to. But I know I've been listening a lot to this song, which is called Rueda, Fortuna
I'll let you type that one in.
by Héroes del Silencio. It's like a super famous classic Spanish rock band that I never got into until very recently.
Okay.
Again, the whole album is amazing, and this is the first song, which is one of my favorites in the album. It's got a great start.
Wow. Now this is what I'd expect from Aitor Perez. This is what I expected all of them to be fair. I'd have thought this would have been your dance floor, you know. I've heard of this band. They're on Guitar Hero number 3. Wow. Do you know what? This teaches me a lot about you that this is on lock this year. It teaches me you're exactly what I thought you were. You were starting to trick me with your other choices, and then you brought it back down to nope. Aitor is exactly what I thought he was.
Exactly.
A hard rock lover.
Rock on!
Oh man. So you only discovered this one recently, though?
So, I knew they existed for ages. My dad's got albums at home. They're super famous in Spain. But I never really listened to them.
Yeah.
Like, I knew a couple songs, like the most famous songs, but that was it. And I don't know why. I was like, I've got to listen to this album. 'Cause one of the songs in this album I knew before and I liked, but I never got to listen to them really. So I thought, okay, what album is this song from? This one, alright, let's listen to the album. And it starts like that, and I'm like, oh yes, this is what I like. And never seen it. I've been listening to this album a lot, and this is just the song. Sometimes I just listen to the first song. And the way he sings is like very characteristic. It's like super, I don't know how you say that in English, like back here in your throat, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
It's super
exactly.
cool.
Yeah. It's proper glam rock, isn't it? You know, I love it. It's what you'd expect from like a proper rock band.
Yeah. Rueda, Fortuna.
So what's this song called?
Rueda, Fortuna, which is like spin fortune, like it's the wheel of fortune.
Okay.
And
it's by-
It's Héroes del Silencio, Heroes of Silence.
Okay. Wow.
There you go. That's classic Aitor for you.
Yeah, it is. And now I'm starting to think. I'm wondering if the rest are really similar. There's got to be some more hard rock coming now. Now he's opened up the rock side. So you started with Smoke on the Water. I thought, yep, I know where this is going. And you completely changed it. And now you've brought it back to classic Aitor. Okay, so number 7 on the list. A song that you wish everyone would hear once in their life.
Okay. So this one, this is the one I said, can I do 2 recommendations? And I said, no. I was like, okay, this one, people have to hear it, so make sure it's in the podcast.
Yeah.
This again is a live version, so we'll see if we can find it. If not, we'll have to go to YouTube. We're going back to the guitarist of Deep Purple, which is my favorite guitar player ever, by the way.
Yeah.
Then,
Richie Blackmore.
yes, had a band called Rainbow.
Okay.
And in Rainbow, something magical happened.
Is this that like song that's like 17 minutes long?
Yes. Something magical happened in Rainbow
I knew
because
it.
the best guitar player of all time got to be with the best rock singer of all time, Ronnie James Dio.
Okay.
And they made a live song called Catch the Rainbow.
Yeah.
In Munich, 1977. See if we can find that version, because that is amazing. The original song is like, alright, classical ballad. But the way they both just go out of the way, both the singer and the guitar,
Okay.
to do their own thing,
Yeah.
it's amazing. The actual solo is like 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's very mellow at the beginning, then goes up, comes down, and he just... The dynamic range that Richie Blackmore's got playing the guitar is why he's the best guitar player ever.
You're a big fan. So this is Catch the Rainbow, but the live in Munich version.
Yes.
And why?
That's the one.
Why do you think that this is a song that everyone needs to listen to at least once?
Because this is... Okay, this is what electric guitars can do, but not in a showy way. Not in a Yngwie Malmsteen way, not in a Eddie Van Halen way, which is like, look how cool I am playing guitar, look what I can do. But in a much more organic way, it just shows all the range of an electric guitar. Plus, amazing singing. Plus, it's not a classic rock song, so people who don't normally like rock can enjoy this as well because it's a ballad. And because it's fantastic.
Wow. There's a lot of reasons you want people to like this song and listen to it. I like that.
So I'd say for this one, let's listen to the beginning, but then let's put a bit farther on so you can hear the guitar doing the good
Okay.
stuff.
So this is the beginning. This definitely sounds like the era it was made in. Who was the singer?
Ronnie James Dio.
Ronnie James Dio. So what's different about this one to the record?
The record is like 3 minutes long, this one's 50.
Okay. Where's the extra 12 minutes?
Richie Blackmore playing a solo. So, on the melody of the song is slightly varied here. He does more like up and downs. He's like showing off his voice a bit more. And then, where there is a 30-second solo in the original and then goes back to ballad, finishes the song. Here he takes it to like 10 minutes, no problem.
Wow.
So if you want to just advance the song a bit further, we'll find out
Okay.
a bit of the... Because we're not going to listen to 15 minutes now.
So-
But go out and do it, people. Okay, for example, let's see what's in there.
There's Richie Blackmore going to town.
And from there, if you listen to like the song, he gets to there from what we just heard
Yeah.
very organically. You don't even realize, and suddenly he's like going all full crazy solo, and then he takes it down. He doesn't stop. He takes it down again, all very naturally.
This sounds very similar to why you like to see Godos, because they slowly get you to a place you're like, how did we get here? And he's done the same thing in guitar work.
Yeah. What I really like about Richie Blackmore as well is how he uses scales that are not normally used in rock music. Like probably in modern rock music you hear it more, but back in the day it was just pentatonic and that was it. But he uses a lot of like harmonic minor.
Don't hate on the pentatonic.
No, I love the pentatonic. It's the only one I can play. But he had sometimes the songs have, Richie Lamour's songs have like an Arabic feel, like a Middle Eastern sort of thing, or like a Renaissance sort of feeling, which is what the kind of music he does now. So like, but it blends in very well with rock because he's able to adapt that to rock music and adapt rock music to that sort of sounds as well. So it's really cool.
Man, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to listen to this in its entirety now then.
You definitely have to.
So that's number 7, a song that you wish everyone could hear once. Catch the Rainbow by Rainbow, live in Munich.
1977.
1977. I hope everyone's took note of that. Okay, so number 8, a song to make you stop what you're doing.
Okay. So this song, the first time I heard it, it made me stop so much that it got me in shock. And I couldn't do anything for like a long time. I was staring the speakers for the whole duration of the song. And since then, when I listen to it, I just have to stop whatever I'm doing and pretend I'm doing air guitar, pretending I play the riff, which I cannot play in real life with an actual guitar. So this is Hit the Lights by Metallica.
You know what, I'm going to let you know, this is the first Metallica song on the podcast. You're the first one out of 20-something episodes, but I knew Metallica would end up on this podcast.
And it's the actual first ever Metallica song.
Oh, really?
First song on the first album.
I've never heard this. So Hit the Lights by Metallica, and why does this song make you stop what you're doing?
So, just the energy that is sustained through the whole song, it just keeps you up the whole time, and you cannot do anything else because you're up there with the guitars going.
This is what I expected from Aitor.
But I gotta say, this is probably the heaviest I go on my normal. I don't like anything much harder than this.
I think yes, you're going to struggle to get that. That is a classic Metallica riff.
Bam, bam, bam.
I know what you mean. If you're listening to this, I don't think you can focus on doing anything else.
No. And everything is like the drums are fast, the guitar is fast, the bass is fast, the singing is fast. Everything is
like turned up to 11.
Yes.
Wow. I get what you mean with this one. Absolutely. Wow.
And they're singing about how loud they play and how heavy they are and how...
I love that. That's actually hilarious. I've never heard that one. I'm going to have to listen to that one at another time, man. But that's a good song to make you stop what you're doing and go, what? So, that's number 8. So we're coming to your last song for 101 on, what kind of music do you like, Aitor? Song number 9, a song to lift your mood. So when you're feeling down, you put this song on and you can't fight feeling better.
It works a bit different for me, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I'm normally just listen to music in the mood I am.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm sad, I listen to sad music, and if I'm happy, I listen to happy music. I don't normally put music to change my mood. I normally just reinforce my mood. Maybe it's not the best thing to do, but that's what I do. If I feel sad, just put super sad songs and everything. But when I am mildly happy, I put this song, and it takes it all the way to the top.
So it quickly lifts you?
Yes. And it's like top happiness, singing in the car, moving side to side while you're driving, kind of happiness, this is the song.
Okay. And that song is?
Corazón de Rock and Roll
Ah! No, I don't know.
by Los Rebeldes.
I'm going to let you type that.
Which means rock and roll hard
This one
by
here.
Los Rebeldes. And it's about how life could be awful, but what you're never gonna take from me is my rock and roll heart.
So this song is Corazón de Rock and Roll by Los Rebeldes.
Corazón de Rock and Roll by Los Rebeldes.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I said. My Spanish needs working, I think. Yes. I think if I had to pick one song to define Aitor Perez, I think this is a good one. It's got guitar work, it's got rock and roll, it's Spanish.
Maybe, yeah, good man. And it's all about how you don't let yourself be beaten down, because you always have rock and roll.
I like it a lot. So why is this song your pick-me-up song?
Can you feel the mood, man? It's good. It's dancing music.
Hey, there's a whole saxophone in there.
Yeah. It's upbeat. It's about that good feeling of even if a lot of bad things happen in your life, you will never be defeated because you still got rock and roll. It's got everything to be a mood lifter song.
I like it a lot.
It's like, I won't care what people say about me. I clean my boots with letters to the director of the newspaper. You'll never break my rock and roll heart.
Which sounds a little bit like Aitor Perez. So that's number 9, a song to lift your mood, and I love that. I think that is definitely well descriptive of you. So the last song we're not going to play, but if you had to send your listeners now, and if this was a radio, and you get to request a song that you want people that are listening to go and listen to, but in full. What song do you want?
Okay, so there's this song which is quite different to the rest that we've played today.
Okay.
But it's a song called The Invisible Girl
The Invisible Girl.
by Parov Stelar.
I know this song very well, and I know this album very well, so I will type this in the description of the episode so people know exactly how it's spelt. But yeah, why do you want people to go and listen to this?
Parov Stelar for me discovered a genre that didn't know existed, which is electro swing.
Yeah.
I liked swing already, and this takes it a step further. I think brings it to modern age and modern, like how we are used to listen to music these days.
Mm-hmm.
If swing was already really danceable in the 20s and 30s, this makes it really danceable today. And this song is one that I think the best mixes both electro and swing. It has beats that are really pure modern and beats that sound really pure old, and it mixes and it flows from one another really well in this song. It's probably my favorite by Parov Stelar.
It is a great song. It's a great song. So if anyone's listening to this point, please, after this episode finishes, go and listen to The Invisible Girl by Parov Stelar, and you're going to thoroughly enjoy even that whole album. And this was my Music 101. If you was to ask Aitor, what kind of music do you like? This episode will give you just a few little look at him from different angles. But I know Aitor, and there's a lot more behind this iceberg. This is more like an iceberg, really, isn't it? There's a lot more under the surface of music you like. But I think in these 9 songs that you've showed us, it really has
There's a bit of everything.
given
really.
you a
There's
little bit of everything there, yeah. Especially that some Metallica came out, and some Rainbow, some Deep Purple.
I mean, you need to have Richie Blackmore more than once in any list. I'm sorry, but that's how it's got to be.
So that was my Music 101 with Aitor Perez, and please go ahead and listen to his listening recommendation that he wants to send you on your way with, which is The Invisible Girl by Parov Stelar, which you can find here on Spotify or on Apple Music.